On Thursday, the United Nations Human Rights Commission opened the Refugee Resource Center in Benque Viejo. This facility was created to help improve conditions for arriving asylum seekers by providing information about the asylum process, services available, and about Belize. Referrals from officials at entry points about persons entering the country and seeking protection assistance will be met at the resource center. The UNHCR head of mission says that oftentimes refugees flee to countries for shelter, but they don't know much about their destination or how the system works. He explains.
They must apply for asylum within 14 days, which is not known to everyone, but they must also reach to the refugees department in Belmopan, which is not so easy because as long as you are not documented in the country, you are liable to arrest as an illegal immigrant still. So we're working together with the refugees department that the center manager here can work with the border authorities to issue them referral slips so that they reach safely and unharmed to Belmopan, and that the procedure is safe and orderly.
The Refugees Department handles the legal process of registration of refugees. Director Maria Marin says that this center will make a big difference for the persons seeking refugee status in Belize, as well as for the work of her department.
The need for information so that the proper framework that is in place is followed or is accessed is very important. And so by having a resource center, the persons who are out there and need this protection will then have a form of being informed and made aware of, as soon as you arrive in the country, express your need and present your claim so that you can be further advised in the proper manner. It may take a while, but it's not necessarily difficult. Once you meet the refugee definition, the refugee criteria, the requirements as per the Refugees Act, then your claim will be registered. If you don't meet that criteria, if you don't meet that the requirements as per the Refugees Act, then we advise you to follow the proper immigration process. So we refer you to the immigration department to follow the proper immigration process, because what we want to do is minimize the number of persons who are in Belize irregularly.
The two-story wooden building houses an information center in the upper flat and a shelter facility on the ground floor. The shelter has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. It will be used as an emergency lodging facility to provide temporary accommodation for asylum seekers on their way to the Refugees Department in Belmopan. The shelter will be managed independently from the information center. The Help for Progress organization will lead the information desk.
The function of the center is actually to disseminate our information, to give out information to these people, right? So we will have brochures. The officer will be, he is already, as I said, in training to be able to give the proper information to these people. What is the next step that they need to do from here to move on to the authorities then?
Those who are destitute, who have a need for immediate assistance, they would also be offered to rest a little bit here and to see what their options are. In the meantime, they can be provided with some essential assistance, but also maybe shelter for some nights. For that, we have the lower portion of the center equipped.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.